Shout out to the two. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the grid. We got another Fade podcast, man. We got a full house today, man. We got a few folks with us, man. A few familiar faces that came through. Shout out to J Ham. J Ham, what's going on with you, brother, man? Appreciate you coming through.
What's going on? It's almost that time of the year. Almost that time of the year.
Y'all niggas weren't supposed to be
hold
here.
on. Hold on real quick, kid. I was about to say, hold on real quick. Is it that time of the year?
It's about time of that year. You weren't supposed to be here. What you doing here?
I had to be here today because there was some sad faces on Sunday. It's all good, though.
Shut up.
Hey, kid, remember early in the season, people said, oh, you ain't going to get to the playoffs. They need a bubble. Look at our commission. We in week 17 about to be in the playoffs. Ain't no bubble needed.
Hey, they figured it out, man. Just a few more weeks to go. Just a few more weeks.
I mean, take for the Ravens contaminating everybody, getting games moved, players moved.
Hey, we got past it, though.
Sir, worry about your own team.
Shut up.
But kid, let's go ahead, man. Let's talk about this week 16, everything going on, man. First things first, we got to talk about the first game of the weekend on Christmas Day. Happy holidays to everybody. Hope everybody has a good 2021 going into next year. But the Saints, 52-33 against the Vikings. Look, Alvin Kamara, he had 6 touchdowns. Should have really had 7. I mean, kid, we had our doubts. I think it was last year because he was, and I said going into this year, I said Kamara was banged up last year, so I'm gonna give last year a pass. And he been proving you wrong, especially. So, kid, what did you see from the Saints? Are you fearful of the Saints?
For what?
Hey, Kamara, y'all can't stop the run. Kamara was running all over the
Kamara
Vikings.
is not a running back. He's a receiver, bro. If Mike Pettin does not let Breeze off the hook playing soft, which he hasn't in the past few weeks, which is good on Mike. So we got this new Mike, and I ain't worried about nobody, bro. I ain't worried about nothing. Definitely ain't worried about no receiver out the backfield. We good, man. They can have them little 2-3 yard catches they be getting. Yeah, I ain't worried about them. We already beat them once. They better hope they're not going to Lambeau. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, what y'all think about that Christmas Day performance? I mean, it was the best game on Christmas,
It was expected in my opinion, so I mean I wasn't really surprised.
I mean, all they did was just make me back-to-back champ, so I don't care.
Wow. I know something you do care about, Boyd. Them Steelers,
What?
though, man. Talk about your Steelers, man. You know what I'm saying? And I heard that y'all going to bench Ben Roethlisberger. Next week y'all not going to get the first round bye. But what's up with y'all Steelers, man? Talk about it, Boyd.
Fuck them. Oh my God! What does that sound?
Kid, I think that was your mic.
That was kid, Mike. Yo, Mike made that noise again.
Yeah, your mic.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck the Steelers. They sat here and let me down. The game I need you to lose is a game y'all want to show out. Y'all actually want to catch the ball. Fuck them.
All I gotta say is one word: Corvette. That's 2 actually, man.
Fuck him too.
only one word I gotta say: flags.
Yeah, I was about to say, Dom, how did you feel about the game? You did a live stream review and everything, man. On your channel. Go shout out to Dom, with all the funny reactions. Talk about that game, man, because y'all was up by 20 something points before?
17. We was up 17. And literally at the 5th minute of the third quarter, nothing but flags just started flying all over the place. I believe I counted more than 8 flags in the second half to crawl them back into scoring territory each time just to get them in the end zone. I mean, it was unfortunate. But it is what it is. They got the win. So
I hate to say this. I probably was the jinx on this because the moment I stepped into the chat, into your live stream, and scored, and I'm like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about that time.
You hate to see it. You just hate to see it, man.
Why don't you want your team to lose, boy? I never heard this boy wanted to lose.
So it was. I wanted to see the hype train finally get off the train tracks and die.
Stop lying.
But too bad.
Stop lying.
Hype train. That's all I'm saying.
It's a safe
I ain't hear about the
space
MVP
here,
until he had the doo-doo in the minute. When last time y'all heard about Lamar?
man. Have you joined the pod? You had a very fun Sunday, I would say. So talk about that, man, with your Ravens and the games going on this weekend, man. Y'all need some help.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we need help, but I mean, when you got 11 wins and you need help, that means that the conference is doing exceptionally well.
It ain't the NFC.
You know, we
It
ain't out there
does.
spending
I
6
ain't
weeks.
no-
We're not.
Hemp, I'm gonna agree with you there.
Sorry, it's only one team like that. It's only one division like that. Let's relax.
3 teams in
I
the
have to
division
agree
still
with you
got a shot
there,
this
Hemp.
last week. That's
It's
crazy.
hard.
First of all, y'all getting
AFC
fat
North.
off them trash AFC teams as is. What I'm talking about?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sir, what was the last time the NFC team won a Super Bowl?
That's any given Sunday, sir. Ain't got nothing to do with that.
In the AFC up.
Listen.
AFC up.
AFC is
AFC done won like the last
Y'all
like
had-
8 out of
listen,
10
y'all had
Super
one
Bowls.
year like this.
And we
I mean,
spoke to the
relax.
NFC team.
Congratulations.
Get the NFC back in there.
Goodness.
The
That's
last Super
crazy
Bowl
how
is
the Bears
Eagles, right?
they got a chance to go to the playoffs. That's and this is the extra playoff spot too, Ham. So you would think having 10 wins, you'd be secure. Nah, not in the AFC.
So
Wow. Congratulations. One first year.
11 wins, and we still got to watch people play on Monday. That's kind of tough.
Oh man. Speaking of Monday, that Monday night game, the Patriots Bills. That's when it actually hit me that we were trash. It actually hit me there that the dynasty's officially over. Because they had a stat, and I didn't think about it. Monday night was the first game since like 2001 or 2 where the Patriots didn't have a chance to make the playoffs. Like even like 2008 when we didn't make the playoffs, we won 11-5. We needed the Ravens to lose week 17. The Dolphins decided to sell and bench all their players. They doing what the Steelers doing right now. They sold us. Stuff like that. But yes, that's Monday was the first time when I was like, dang, this shit's ass. Like I was telling Engraven earlier. I said, now I see why y'all was angry all those years. Like, now I see why people get angry in life and everything because your team trash. Like when your NFL team is good, you're feeling good. Everything just feels fine. Like I've gotten angry at the littlest stuff this year. This is trash. Like this is garbage. I hate this. but what you think, kid? Hey, look. I told y'all last year we was in the end game, but man, like. And it's a credit to Bill Belichick too.
You need to blame your quarterback. You need to blame your quote unquote GOAT for y'all. Y'all in this position because of him. He
Bill said it. Bill said it was him. He said I'm in this position because I sold out. Hey, look, man.
Y'all have kept Jimmy G. Y'all have been fine.
Yep.
No, we wouldn't have.
You saw Bill throwing that phone on the sideline.
Brady sabotaged the Patriots, bro. We gonna have that dialogue.
No, never seen Bill like this.
Hey, what was the conversation we had earlier? You say you don't put nothing past Bill. You know Jimmy G could be a free agent. You know Jimmy G could get cut after this year with the 49ers without being a cap.
Jimmy G
did that, right?
Bill would be crazy enough to get Andrew Luck.
Hey. We would have to trade. We would have to trade for Luck because he's still technically under the Colts contract if he comes out of retirement.
I thought the owner of the Colts said he ain't getting Luck.
Sir.
Y'all better go get Stafford.
Luck is not coming back. Luck is not coming back.
I'm about to say I take Carson Wentz.
Give Wentz that money. You got the cap.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Ham. We have our whole team is available. Like our whole team.
Better go get Stafford for them Broncos, do.
Yeah, Stafford ain't bad.
Let the Broncos get Stafford.
Nah, give me Carson Wentz. Give me Carson Wentz. He's throwing the trash receiver.
Take Stafford before he wins.
Hey, I don't want no 30.
Stafford's already on the plane.
Yeah.
Stafford already on the plane.
I'm telling y'all, don't let them Broncos get Stafford, bro. They get Stafford, man. I don't know.
If I'm Bill, I'm already talking to the Eagles right now.
Man, I'd rather have Carson
Wentz on the hook for $60 million anyway.
Right. We're not going to.
Don't do it.
Exactly. It ain't like we ain't coming out of our pocket for the first year or two. He was got to pay him that money. Shoot, I give my first round pick for that. Easy.
Hell, y'all might end up with Kirk Cousins the way he playing.
I
might get rid of him.
I packed Stafford bags 5 hours ago. Y'all talking about
what?
Going to New England.
But nah, man. Saturday though was pretty good, man. What y'all think about that Dolphins Raiders ending, man? You know, shout out to Brian Flores. You know what I'm saying? The real coach of the year.
No. Time out.
That might be coach of the year.
I know you ain't about to cap for your Packers.
I am not about to give Flores credit for quote unquote benching Ryan Fitzpatrick to begin with. He shouldn't have did it to begin with. That was mistake number one.
How was that mistake?
It was nothing. It was nothing wrong with
ready,
it.
Bro.
He has
Tua was not ready.
He has 2 starters.
Tua
is not ready.
About? He ain't ready, man. You can't keep bringing your quarterback in winning games. It don't work like that.
He has a dual quarterback system.
You know the old saying, you got 2 quarterbacks, you got none.
Miami.
What's the Saints then? So what are the Saints doing then?
Saints got 3.
They shouldn't be doing that with Tyson. Tayshaun.
So I understand that saying, kid, you have two quarterbacks you have none. I get that. But however, when they benched Ryan Fitzpatrick, they were doing so because you see, he wasn't doing bad, but they went into this year, and I said this before. I said they're probably going to bring a tour off the bye week, and that probably came from upper management too at that too, because they saw Justin Herbert playing well. You know, Kyler Murray came out slinging everything. Like these young quarterbacks, you don't want to. You know, everybody think everybody gonna be Patrick Mahomes. You hold him for a year.
You can't keep getting benched though, bro. I don't understand. That's all I'm saying. Like if you gonna throw him out there, let him figure it out.
Because
he's trying to win.
Ryan Fitzpatrick been benched like 40 times.
Make sure they make the playoffs.
If you trying to win, then leave Fitz out there. Why take that gamble?
It has nothing to do with that.
It's hard to say somebody wrong when
when they're winning.
He keeps winning.
They winning and they in the playoffs. They in the playoffs.
All right. That's all. Hey, they get down and they can't get it, and they're down because of two out there, and they can't come back and cause some playoff spot.
I think for them, just making the playoffs, they weren't expecting to make the playoffs this year.
They playing with house money.
If they're one and done, nobody's gonna say, "Oh man, they shouldn't have been there."
Exactly.
They're
gonna say they had a good
year. Is already a win.
Nope, leave them out there.
Yeah,
leave them out
there. Brian Flores first year, they traded away all their draft. Oh, they traded not the draft capital. They got draft capital, traded away all their players.
Dumbass Bill O'Brien.
And he got him on a 5-game winning streak, 6-10, and people thought that they messed up.
Moves this offseason. Now let's not act like they ain't make no moves this offseason. They made some moves this
offseason. No, they did. I'm talking about his first. I'm just saying his first year. I'm saying his first year. How the first year they were expected. Yeah. I'm saying the first year they were expected to go 1-15 and going 6-10, and people thought that they messed up for getting a quarterback. Now they thought they might have go 8-8 or something like that, and now they're about to be 10-6 or 11-5 in the playoffs right now. Like Brian Flores is outperforming his duties each of the last 2 years. And just because, even if they win or lose, this season is a success. Better than Adam Gase.
Because you're being biased because he's an ex-Patriot coach.
What you mean it's being biased? It's fact.
Still not coach of the year.
Sir, coach of the year. Thank you, boy.
Who's coach of the year?
So wait. So who's coach of the year?
Y'all better respect.
I don't know. That's in the air. That's in the fucking
air. What?
Like
the Steelers pack? Like the Steelers pack is in there?
No.
Oh,
we
shit.
out.
Who's coach of the year?
Wait, how could that possibly be in the air when the Miami Dolphins beat way better teams and they had a tougher schedule? So how is that not possible?
It's either
they had a tougher schedule.
I bet money they're gonna try to mess around and give it to LaFleur. They're gonna give it to somebody.
It's either Andy Reid, him, or the Bills coach. There's only 3 choices.
No, you can't give it to
Reid. Not the Packers. Y'all had one of the easiest schedules.
He's 14-1.
But y'all had one of the easiest schedules. So how could that be?
The Chiefs got Mahomes though.
You know what's crazy?
It don't matter.
Because going into this season,
it does matter. If that's the case, Bill Belichick should have a coach of the year.
What's crazy? Going into this season, I don't hear about no schedule because all I heard was Packers was going to regress. They had too many one-score games. They're going to regress. They're going to lose. They're going to go 8-8. That's all I heard.
Who said that?
I mean,
who said that?
Who in the media said that? Like, I need a name.
I'll pull it up.
I need a name.
I'll pull it up. Let me find it.
Did Bill get coach of the year when y'all were perfect?
I mean, I think so.
I think it'll be Andy Reid.
Matt LaFleur might have back-to-back 13-3 seasons, bro. Come on, man. Come on now.
But he got Aaron Rodgers though.
No, Aaron Rodgers was washed. That's all I heard. Aaron Rodgers was washed. He coming in. He's in over his head. Matt LaFleur is in over his head. He's coming in. He has no experience. Anybody go 13-3 back-to-back? Come on, man.
If you want to talk about,
boy, I think you should bring up that bias thing that you just said the Patriots and say the kids.
That's biased too. I'm sorry, sir.
What?
I give it to the Bills coach.
What you just said.
I give it to the Bills.
Like
it's either Andy Reid, the Bills coach, or Miami. That's the only.
And the Bills were good last year, so I don't even think you can give it to him.
It's just because they got Josh Allen just playing.
The man has basically had a perfect season outside of the Raiders.
Josh Allen's playing amazing. I gotta give it to him.
The Bills GM gonna get
your mic, kid.
I think the Bills GM is gonna get
He got to.
He gonna get the what's the award?
The executive of the year. He has to. He has to. That's Stephon Diggs trade. I think it worked out both. It worked out.
Yeah, that's the move. That might be the move of the year.
It worked out for both teams. Yeah. It definitely is the move of the year. Yeah. Because Stephon Diggs, he leading the league.
Damn. Yeah.
Bro, he's already broken Bill's records. Josh Allen broke Bill's record this year, so the Bills
him not only made him probably the top receiver in the league right now. Josh Allen is playing like insane right now.
Yeah, then
His
can't talk.
Jumped up like 15. What is it? From 60 to almost 75.
He's like 68% completion or something like that. Something crazy.
Josh Allen?
And it actually probably went up from last
69.
night.
He's 69.
He said 69.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 69.
Something crazy.
I think when they lost. Quick question, kid. What was the year that y'all went 15-1?
That was 2011, sir.
2011.
Yeah.
Has Mike McCarthy ever won Coach of the Year?
I don't know. He might have won it that year. He should have if he did.
No, he did not. Mike McCarthy's never won Coach of the Year.
That's crazy.
So if you think
Jim Harbaugh won that year.
So if you think because Jim Harbaugh had a team that I think came out of nowhere.
To the Super Bowl.
So if you think that LaFleur is going to get it for when he went 13-3 last year, you think he's going to get it this year, and Mike McCarthy didn't get one 15-1, Andy Reid shouldn't get it.
No.
Matt LaFleur.
There's the difference.
What's the difference?
Matt LaFleur came into a team. No head coaching experience. This team just went. What was their record? 7-9 or something like that the year prior. I heard.
You talk about the first. You talk about last year.
He was in over his head. This is too much. Aaron Rodgers is a diva. It ain't gonna work. And all the man did was go 13-3 his first year. I don't think he was even considered because you had Harbaugh and Mike Shanahan. Cool. But this year, he about to do it again after they said that they was gonna regress coming into this season. Aaron Rodgers having his career year. Devontae Adams having a career year. The man came over there, changed the culture, and he not getting credit for it.
Changed?
Hold on real quick. And how is that? Hold on, boy. You talk about changing the culture. How is that different from Brian Flores? And he don't even have Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback.
Our culture better.
You want to talk about changing culture? The dude in Cleveland changed the culture.
Oh my God.
Like I don't understand this. I mean, I get Matt LaFleur in consideration. If he wins, I'm not gonna be mad. But how you gonna discredit Brian Flores?
Bro, y'all can't do that. That's not fair.
How is it not fair? They've been using it for Belichick the whole time. How is that not fair?
I didn't agree with that either.
I think the Dolphins storyline is much better for the Dolphins than the Packers. If we're just being honest.
What about the Browns coach?
Nah.
It was Mike Thomas until he fumbled it away. Well, they gonna give it to Mike. They gonna give
it
to Brian
it was Thomas. It was Brian Flores because you talk about changing culture and you talk about Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. He's the best quarterback all this stuff in NFL.
Exactly.
What does Brian Flores have to work with? Remember,
this is a rookie head coach, bro. Come on, man.
So what is Brian Flores then?
Nah, man.
What is Brian Flores?
Nah.
What is Brian Flores? And also, he don't got Aaron Rodgers to go after. He changed the culture there. Like, what are we doing here?
That ain't LaFleur fault. Shit.
What you mean? It ain't LaFleur. I'm not blaming LaFleur. You talk about changing the culture.
Listen,
Brian Flores has changed the culture.
Bro. Listen, we got.
I'm giving him his props. But if you have Aaron Rodgers,
we got to do this with Jordan Love before it's considered.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. Because you talk about he talked about he changed the culture. The Packers had one down year and he changed the culture. One down year,
sir. Sacrifices was made.
After all the other sacrifices?
Yeah, sacrifices was made.
Man, Brian Flores came there.
We're not giving it to LaFleur because he over there looking like the new Patriots. How many times y'all gonna win that division before we start talking about how bad that division is?
We've been saying that.
We don't address this.
Talk about it.
Y'all can't get mad at us because we handle our business. Y'all be struggling year in, year out trying to win the North over here in the AFC.
What you mean handle your business?
You're out, sir.
How are you handling your business? And the division is trash. That's not handling business.
Hold on now.
You only got one good threat, and that's the Saints. The Vikings is trash.
If that. Talk about
the Vikings is trash, and y'all lost to them.
Don't do that. When I said the same thing about the Bills, but when I said the same thing about the Bills, before the Dolphins were good.
Detroit is possibly the worst team in the NFL. The Bears don't even get me started. And then the Vikings.
So how are y'all handling business?
We're gonna pull up these records.
Nah, kid, don't do that because when I did this with the AFC
East, y'all get out of pocket.
When I did this with the AFC East, kid, you didn't want to hear it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. It's the same thing, kid. Don't be a hypocrite.
Did the Packers sweep everybody in that division this year?
Nah, they lost.
They lost to the Vikings. They lost to the Vikings, but they handling business.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all play the Bears too, I think.
You play the Bears
next
Sunday.
week. Hey.
They're gonna handle business on Sunday too. Watch, because it's the Bears. They got one of the best defenses in the NFL, according to Kid.
You know what's crazy, Dom?
It
You know what Kid says about the Lions?
Y'all lost that lead to the Steelers.
Kid always says about the Lions, they always play us tough. I said the same thing about the Bills, and I was called, y'all, you just try to hedge and everything. That's crazy. And he talked about the Vikings, how they always split with the Vikings. We always split with the Dolphins. I was called a hypocrite. That's crazy. And then you got the Bears who just trash all the time. And the Jets trash all the time. And I was called a hypocrite. That's crazy how that works. That's crazy how it works now when now it's on the other foot. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Kids just acting like that one guy in the barbershop.
The worst team in the NFC is the Lions, minus 140.
Shit, it might be the Raiders after last week.
Nah, I'm talking
about
the NFC.
I just want them to let go of Waller. I want that to be Waller. That boy Waller.
Nah, NFC. They got the worst team in their division by over 80, almost 80 points net point.
Enough of that Rico. We're gonna go into some news that happened, man. Washington football team quarterback Dwayne Haskins. He's been released. I thought that maybe he would have lasted till week 17, but it came out on Monday. After I think a week ago, he was at the strip club, not masked up and everything. Then he had to play against the Panthers, which if they would have won yesterday on Sunday, if they would have won on Sunday, then they would have secured the division. He didn't get that done, and then they ended up cutting him. They even said the Monday after that who's it, Taylor Hinkie or whatever his name is, they said if Alex Smith's not going, he's going to be the starter. So Haskins got benched to the third spot, and they just cut bait with him. Ham, I'm swinging over to you, man. What's your whole thoughts on this whole Haskins situation?
I don't know how I feel about it, because I understand. Let me start by saying it. I understand, but it's his second year on a he was picked number 15 overall. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a different type of situation. If COVID wasn't a thing, then I would say they was dead wrong. But you can't be out here like that, dog. You just can't. That's a maturity thing, and so I don't know. Maybe they proved to them he wasn't ready to lead their franchise, and so I'm not really mad at it. But I'm wondering, if it was anybody else, would they have cut him or would they just suspended him? So I don't know.
You want to throw a couple more touchdowns, maybe.
What you got to say then, boy? What you got to say?
I wish I could just put this on age, but with the atmosphere that's just around that team right now, I feel like it's the right move. You got a man who your coach is literally open to everything. The man just got done beating cancer. You going around being reckless, and you're going to be face-to-face with this man every day of the week, basically. So it's like you're putting him at risk, you're putting everybody else at risk. You see randomly all these teams be getting positive COVID tests, so you just adding fuel to the fire. Go ahead and let you go. And they were saying your study habits ain't great either. They was putting you on Jamarcus Russell level. I was gonna say, go to the Steelers, but no, we don't need that energy. So you go over there, go to the Jaguars. He's 23.
I said that when we played them, and I don't remember. I think we played them in Washington. Every time they went to their sideline, Rivera can barely fucking stand up, and it's like a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My aunt had cancer. I know. That shit is bad, and he's still doing his job, and they're competing for the division still. When they didn't. I'm pretty sure they didn't have that in their plans. And every time they go to the sideline, all the guys that's not in the game don't have any face coverings, man. I don't know. It's a bad situation over there.
What you think about it, Dom?
Slowly but surely, he's changing the culture there. They are in the mix. I mean, yeah, it's only 8-7 wins, but they're in the mix. He's changing it slowly but surely. He ain't tolerating that foolishness. Get you out of here.
What you think about the situation, Dom?
I think they did the right thing by letting them go. Like I said, this could be a learning curve for Haskins, but it's only going to come down to the matter of fact if he really wants to play football or not. Coming to the draft as a top pick to the Washington football team, you're on the bench, you got hurt. So now you have your chance to be successful and, to try to claim your starting spot, and you stink up the joint. So your morale's down, you go out You start clubbing and all this other nonsense, and then you get called maskless in the strip club during the season where your team has a chance of making the playoffs and winning the division. It's just a bad look. So, you get other quarterbacks on the team, and they're playing better than you. So, I mean, I think the Washington did a good job by just letting him go because there's no point in having him if it looked like he's not motivated to try to be a starting quarterback or, to try to play football at all. So, hopefully this is a learning experience for him. If he gets a job, good luck to him, but I don't see him starting on any football team. So, I don't know what he's going to do. Like I said on Twitter, he probably have a best chance of going to another league, or it's going to take a while for him to get back on the roster. But he's been out there grinding. So I don't know what Haskins is going to do, but best of luck. Hopefully this wakes him up and, he can have a better future. But
these teams right now have zero tolerance for anything.
I think he's done, bro.
Not on the team. Earl's still not on the team. And it's teams that could use Earl. We could use Earl right now. He ain't playing. So,
ain't nobody even looked at Earl, which is crazy. The Texans brought him
in.
They
don't
have time for the nonsense this
year. What news?
He just got his arm shattered by going through a window or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, he just his arm. He just put his arm through a window. Yeah, his arm. They said
was he angry at his girl or something? What?
I don't know. I can send y'all the link to the report that just came out today.
See, I ain't even be keeping tabs.
This is Earl.
What?
Yeah, Earl Thomas.
I ain't been keeping tabs on him.
What the
fuck? He hurt his arm. Yeah,
he got angry for him.
That just happened.
Yeah, like yesterday, like on Christmas, like after Christmas, like.
Oh, he really done now. But yeah, I mean, like when it comes to Haskins, bro, like I said, I think he done, man. Like stuff like that, when stuff like that happens, like I said, if it wasn't COVID and he just got released, maybe another team bring him in. But now you got all this stuff coming out. Like if you're gonna be selfish during the pandemic,
if he really doesn't want to study,
right,
stuff like that,
if you're gonna be selfish during the pandemic, man, these teams they take note of that stuff, man. It's like it's a brotherhood in the NFL, and they don't want teams is gonna, hey, if you're not even that good, they ain't gonna be hesitant to bring you in. So if they feel like it ain't worth the trouble, that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes sometimes. And so
I'm still surprised that even for us in Baltimore and that shit that happened, that coach, that our weightlifting coach still has a job. Like, I don't get it. I would let him go.
Oh, now you would have let him go, Ham. I told you.
I mean, he might be going at the end of the season, though. Some teams don't really want to mess with that.
He might be gone too, man. We don't know yet. It's a lot. Hey, it's a lot of moves that's about to be.
They never put his name out there, Ham. They just said he was disciplined, so they don't.
Yeah, I think they trying to let it go by.
Let it go
forget
over.
About it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't like it's like a big time player either. Ain't nobody like if somebody hired or cut a great strength and conditioning person, that's not going to make news anyway.
I just put it in the Discord.
Yeah,
but with the whole Haskins situation, I mean, I'm not saying he deserved it and everything, but I mean, he brought this upon himself. Like I know some people want to say, oh, if he was white or something like that, it's like, I mean, we all know black quarterbacks have a short leash. We get that. We all know that. But in this situation, you can't put that on him. First of all, I don't know if y'all remember. Remember, he came into the league cocky. Remember, his draft party, he was charging people to come to the draft party. He was charging his own family people, all that stuff to come to the draft party. So he came into the league cocky. And then he said after he got drafted, after he fell to the 15th pick, the league done messed up. Well, apparently the league didn't mess up. It seemed like Dan Snyder messed up and drafted you.
And this is not even the first incident. This is like what, the second, third incident. This
like the second, third incident because it was training camp or preseason. He tried to bring somebody to the hotel room. Remember what the Seahawks do? They come because he wasn't that good. The first time they said, "All right, we gonna let this slide." And it's like the early situation, kid. You think it's really the first time that he's done something, conduct detrimental? Do you think it's the first time that he's done something wrong? Because I heard too, he lost the locker room. Like the locker room didn't even like him. Like I don't know if y'all saw the NFL Films clip of Chase Young when he got benched. He went up to the quarterback like throughout the whole game was telling him, "Yo, man, you got this," stuff. And some of that's trying to make sure the kid is, the guy is, calm down and all that stuff. But Chase Young, a rookie, doing this stuff, and he said, "I like that kid." He said, "I like that quarterback." I never heard him talk about Dwayne Haskins like that. Just saying. I never heard that.
Great, man. He need to be in the AFC somewhere, wasting his time in the NFC. Get Chase Young out of there, man.
That dude's gonna be a dog, man.
What you mean?
Ain't he?
You talking about in the AFC? Nah. Unless he on my team, he can
Listen,
say
they need dogs like they need dogs like that in the NFC. We got the good quarterbacks over here. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
Bro, y'all only got like 5 good
Carry
quarterbacks
on.
in the NFC.
Carry on.
You only got 5 good only got 5 good QBs. Now it's not the time to troll.
First of all, most of y'all quarterbacks is young because they all was trash, man. On first round draft pick at
and they
quarterback.
better than y'all quarterback.
And they're better than the NFC. So what are you saying?
No, they ain't.
And the AFC always had better quarterbacks. Brady and Manning. Hello.
Always. Drew Brees been carrying y'all for years. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, all right.
But nah, man, that whole situation with Dwayne Haskins.
It was Brett Favre, then it went to Drew Brees.
You know what's crazy?
Went to Drew Brees.
Hey,
like,
you know what's crazy about that statement?
Kid hung up on the call for a minute. Hold on.
Team. Ain't on the all-decade team.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? You know Drew Brees came for the AFC, right?
Yep, sure did.
And he would have been a Dolphin if Nick Saban ain't sold the bag. So he could have been the AFC. Damn.
Ain't my fault.
But yeah, man, the whole Dwayne Haskins situation, I hope he learns from it. I don't necessarily think he's done in the league. I think the next chance he gets, it might be. Hey, look at Josh Rosen. He was on the practice squad, and then he, because of COVID and stuff, he was able to get an opportunity. But I think the next time he gets picked up by a team, it's going to be like off the practice squad, going to be a bench quarterback. I don't know if that maturity level issues, and like kids said, teams ain't dealing with that, especially this year. Like, I think this is the year that you should have been like Ham said, any other year, all right, they'll let it go, they'll let it slide, they bring it back next year and all that stuff. This year, they're like, look, bro, if you can't do this during a year where we all got to stick together, then we don't want you. So, hey, man, hopefully he learns from this.
Andy was in his home. Look at Jamarcus Russell, one of the most athletic dudes I've ever seen on a football field.
I thought you about to say somebody else, boy. But I see you don't got the hate in your heart no more. I see you don't got the hate no more.
I ain't got no hate in my heart right now. I'm good, man.
I thought you gonna say a couple former Steelers, but I see you let that hate go.
Sir. Go ahead. I ain't about to get involved with you right now.
What you mean?
I ain't about to get involved with you right now, man. Go ahead.
So the beef is squash, right?
I don't think it'll ever be squash.
Never squash. I'm just go silent. It's good, man.
Oh man. But
Still was trying to get out that 3 seed.
He said he gonna forever treat you like Eli Manning.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much the major news from this past week. Other than that, Jared Goff, he went on injured reserve this week. So yeah.
I had to get smoked by Russell. Boy,
that's crazy.
That's the only thing carrying the
What, Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson, boy, that boy good. I don't care what nobody say.
Son, Russell's not even on the all-decade team. Stop it.
Hey, you know what else? You know what's is crazy, Ham, about Brian Flores before we continue while I was saying he's coach of the year? Mm-hmm. You know who the coach in front of him was for, and he got the Dolphins out of that mess?
Oh, yeah. Big Gates, who finna get fired.
Damn.
Big Gucci Gates, he out of there.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that until it's official. But yeah, it's going to be official. Hold on. When do the Dolphins play? They play at 1. They play 1 p.m. They play the 1 p.m. game. So 4:30 ish, 5 o'clock.
When does Black Monday happen? Is that the first
after week 17,
the last game?
Yeah.
Damn, man, it's gonna be tough seeing Lynn go out like this.
So yeah. Actually, let's talk about that real quick before we move on, man. So y'all know Black Monday, which is typically the day where head coaches and stuff get fired. That's why they call it Black Monday. It's either Monday or Sunday after the game. They'll mutually part ways and all that stuff. It's been reports that Adam Gase has already been let go, which isn't a shocker. Give me 1 or 2 coaches outside the Adam Gase that y'all think. We'll go around. I'll start with you, Ham. Give me 1 or 2 coaches you think is going to be let go for Black Monday.
Well, the Falcons and Texans they got interim coaches, so they need
and the Lions.
And the Lions, they all got interim, so they already did it. They didn't even wait till Black Monday. The Chargers coach was it Anthony Flynn?
Anthony Lynn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anthony Lynn. I had hopes for him, but it's just a lot of stuff that's going on over there is really on him.
Told you, Ham.
Outside of the defense, not not performing. I think part of the reason the defense isn't performing is just some of the decisions he's making, and he don't. I feel like he's kind of lost the locker room on that defensive side, which is crazy because the offense is playing hard. They playing hard as hell. The defense can't stop a nosebleed. So I don't know. I think he done.
And all they really missing is Derman. And I mean, I know Derman's kind of plays in the box. He's great safety, but I don't think he's make a difference. Hopefully, when Derman comes back, he's as good as he is on Madden. Because Jesus Christ, they need him.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. He would definitely help them. It's not like they've been out here getting smoked either. They're losing like one score and 3-point games against top tier teams.
Hey, but that separates the good teams from the bad teams, though. If you can win those close games, look, 90% of NFL games is one possession games. It honestly comes down to who can execute better.
I think because the Chargers have already played the Chiefs twice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think if they would have split, he'd be fine. They didn't split.
I'm sorry. They played the Chiefs this week. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. So that first game, they should have beat the Chiefs that first game. He kicked the ball back to him in overtime. I don't understand. I'll never understand that. You could have won that game.
Even if Justin Herbert just got, because I think that was the game Justin Herbert got thrown into the lineup with Tyrod
and was cooking.
Yeah.
So now to be fair, I will say this. He did help the Chiefs. That defense did hold like a 60-yard field goal. Mm-hmm.
I'm still not sure. I mean, that's hindsight. I said it at the time when I said it was 4th and 1, kid. I'm like, wait, you punted the ball in overtime? And all the Mahomes I do is get a field goal?
My counter argument to that is that defense was always supposed to be good. They just played how they were supposed to.
Yeah. That team was talented, though. That's a talented team. They can stay healthy. Yeah, that'd be solid.
And that's why I said BNM is going to go straight over there and run them Chiefs every 2 games.
Ham, I tried to tell you early in the year. I said, "Yo, Lynn is out of there." You was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "Bro."
Because I was rooting for him because I was like, "That's a really good team." They just underperforming. And then you see shit like punting the ball in overtime and then mismanaging timeouts like that. You can't.
12 men on the field constantly on special teams.
You can't do that. That's all coaching stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with the players.
Dom, give me a coach or two you think is going to get on Black Monday.
It's definitely just Anthony Lynn, in my opinion. We all had this agreement a while ago. I mean, but the way he planned, and me and you, Patriot, we already went on this how the games are literally there, and it just comes down to the last minute, the last second, and it just can't get it done. So, I mean, I definitely feel like it's got to be Anthony Lynn if anybody else.
Gotcha. Boy, who you got, man?
I said that Lynn was gone. It sucks because I said that the players was gonna, play emotional for him. But again, if you keep putting your players in traps, then you deserve to go. So he's gone.
Okay. Zilla, who's a coach you think is gonna be gone?
Denver, Chargers, Eagles, and Vikings.
Zimmer gone. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna throw that out there. That might be one of the ones that catch you off guard. You know what? I'm saying name. It might throw y'all off. I think it depends on how they season ends. I would not be surprised with this whole how the whole thing happened with the Steelers. If Mike Tomlin let go, I would not be surprised.
No.
Whoa.
I'm serious.
Hey, Tomlin gone, bro. The Chargers, the Cowboys, they on the
how it goes.
Listen, you saying that is like when they were talking about firing Harbaugh last year. If he get fired,
he gonna get picked up.
Calling him before he hang up the phone that he got fired.
If he gets fired, their team.
Look, Steelers.
Kid, you got to be trolling though, bro.
Listen, he never has a losing season.
There's a lot of Steelers fans that ain't vibing with Tomlin.
See?
Like, I'm telling y'all.
That's because outside of football.
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a winning franchise. They might look at it, the culture. Might need a new voice.
And Tomlin's the reason of that winning. Like, He's
But
one of them.
They're the 3 seed. Yeah, what else do you want?
Listen,
Exactly.
that was the same thing with McCarthy. McCarthy was a winning coach. They got him.
McCarthy is not better than Tomlin when it comes to coaching.
McCarthy
I mean, he did
beat him.
Tomlin was winning with the trash QB.
But
Okay,
and then Aaron Rodgers got McCarthy out of there too.
No.
Yeah, they literally forced McCarthy. They literally forced McCarthy out.
Was it because of McCarthy? Because of Aaron? Because nobody saw that 5 wide receiver set ever in life. So let's relax.
Look, I'm not saying that he's a bad coach. I'm just saying like certain franchises look at it as we're not getting over the hump. We supposed to be winning. You can't get it done.
Stop listening to these fans.
He never had a losing season. I can't fire him if he never had a losing season. I can't fire you.
9-7 a winning season though. Is it really a winning season?
Yeah.
You can make it.
You can't make it 9-7 lose.
You got him sounding like he Marvin Lewis. Like, what we doing here?
Right. It would have been different if he was getting all these winning seasons and was one and done.
Hold on. Ask this question. When's the last time Steelers won a playoff game?
I don't care. You know how much backlash the Steelers would get if they fired him?
2016, and we lost in the divisional round to the Patriots.
See?
Everybody was losing the Bill. That just comes with the territory.
You know how much backlash the Steelers would
Not
get?
everybody in the trash NFC.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying deserve. Don't listen. I'm not saying deserve.
That Steelers organization deserved to get boycotted if they fired him.
Tomlin got victories over everybody in the AFC except for Bill. Bill is that whole.
That's why it depends on how it happens, dog. That's all I'm saying.
He only second to one man.
Whether they win or lose, they're still gonna be the 3 seed.
No, I'm not talking about week 17. I'm talking about they go out. They won and
talking about Black Monday.
You talking about
after the collapse? Oh, that's my mic. I ain't talking about that.
Even then, let Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport say that Tomlin been fired.
Hey.
That's why you know how much backlash that would bring, man. They get boycotted in that franchise.
Hey, just throwing it out there.
Hey, Tomlin get fired.
It's teams that's not they coaches not on the hot seat that would fire their coach.
Man, John Gruden belonged fired before anybody.
Let Tomlin get fired. I guarantee the Browns fired their head coach for Tomlin.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all might find me in a Chiefs hat.
Oh man, don't do that.
Look at this Colin Cowherd.
Don't do that, big dog.
But like honestly, off of that.
All right.
Off of that, like Mike Zimmer, I wouldn't surprise Mike Zimmer. They said they was going to extend Mike Zimmer.
Zimmer, I can see that.
He split with the Packers, so apparently he good. He good. Apparently.
Listen, Vikings want to win, bro. They ain't trying to keep bouncing, losing.
But didn't you tell me earlier? You said as long as you keep splitting with the Packers, then you good.
You gotta do more than that. But I mean, they gonna get on by. Listen. They gotta have aspirations to win, bro. Mike Zimmer ain't that man.
Their defense was ass this year.
They let all their guys go.
And it depends on who the team you splitting with is. That's why I keep saying if the Chargers split, I don't think they will. But I mean, the Chiefs could sit a bunch of people.
I'm about to say, but does this really count though? If they sit a bunch of people and they split?
Would you care?
Yeah.
As an executive, yeah.
Would you care if you lost by a field goal in the first game? Now, if you got blown out by 30 in the first game, then yeah, I can see that. But you should have won the first game.
I mean, I already made my decision because we should have been in the playoffs. So, regardless how this game goes, week 17, my decision's been made up since like week 10. We should have been in the playoffs with this team, or at least been fighting for the playoffs.
The Chargers really should lose.
The Chargers. You can argue the Chargers, the Cowboys, and maybe the Vikings over the past 4 or 5 years have had the most talented, players. They've had the most.
Yes,
they've had the most talented rosters. They only made the playoffs one time, man.
Chargers be getting hit with that damn injury bug too, dog.
Every time they in the playoffs.
Last time they was really healthy when they won. What year was that? First year.
It was when they went to the playoffs and got smacked by the Patriots.
Yeah, that was last year. They was really healthy. Yeah.
I mean, injuries part of the game, though, bro. Everybody get injured.
Chargers always bang. They always
Philip Rivers got hurt.
What? Nah, Philip. You talking about 06?
No,
Rivers played.
Nah, when y'all played them, I thought.
Nah. Rivers was there.
Chargers was pretty healthy that year.
We just ran the football. They just couldn't stop
every time the Chargers get in the playoffs, somebody gets hurt for them.
Nah, nobody got hurt. They just couldn't stop Sonny Michel, and then Brady started play action. They asked to death. Couldn't do nothing. But I think I was gonna troll. Kid already threw a troll out there, so I was gonna say I was gonna say. I was gonna say if the Ravens don't make the playoffs, John Harbaugh will be up. But
don't even start with that.
Listen. Hey, Patriot. If they say they don't, I would not be surprised if they let go, bro.
John, you talking about John Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Harbaugh. It's the same thing. Harbaugh get cut, and everybody gonna be calling.
That's
however, the enemy gonna.
You do got an MVP on your hands.
You said so Hep, you said if y'all do cut Harbaugh, it better be Eric Bieniemy.
That's the only person you can replace him with. That would make sense.
And even then, y'all still be angry.
And I'm not even. I don't want them to cut him. That's what I'm saying. But if they did something stupid like that, that's the only way you could make it happen. Because there's nobody else that you could go get that would.
Who would you want?
The Chiefs offensive coordinator, Bieniemy.
Chiefs offensive coordinator. That's the only man I'll be looking at too. Go give me a
I still want a defensive coach.
Yeah.
I'd want the San Fran defensive coordinator or
he gonna get a job.
San Fran defensive coordinator.
So are you saying you let Wink go there?
No, I wouldn't let Harbaugh go. I'm saying if they ever did, I'd want a defensive coach.
The current DC.
Yes. No. I mean, that San Fran defensive coordinator crazy.
They out there moving like they still got the Forrest Buckner.
Yeah. I think out of our coordinators, I like Wink. Wink's doing what
you got a chance to get somebody in the top tier of coaching. You got to let go of them. Hey, let go of them fellas, man.
Hey, down. Bump the Forrest Buckner. They out there moving like they got Justin Smith, Pete Willie, Deshaun Golson.
I was like, how is this team?
The Smith brothers still out there?
Yeah, all this Smith when in his prime. Like, I'm like, God damn.
That 49ers team moving malicious, and they not even really looking good, bro. It's crazy.
Kyle Shanahan doing good. But nah, I think I kind of agree with most of y'all. I think a guy that I kind of look at that maybe get cut is the Vikings. I thought Zimmer was kind of a question mark. I think Doug Peterson's out of there. I think Nagy's out of there too. Nobody's talking. I think Nagy's out of there.
Yeah, Nagy
they still can make the playoffs. I think.
If Nagy,
in the trash in the sea, but
if they lose this Sunday, Nagy's out of there. You don't.
I think if they win this Sunday, if they don't make I think even if they make the playoffs, he's out of there.
I think if they win, they end. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know who they got to. I don't know.
Look at trash NFC, a 9-win team making the playoffs.
Oh my goodness! First of all, it shouldn't even be an extra playoff spot. It should just be 6 teams. I don't know what.
Why not?
Putting these extra teams in, give us one less.
What's wrong? Are you scared one of them extra teams going to get y'all?
No, we ended up with an extra team.
Nah. 6 teams, 2 buys.
You want the extra buy? That's
This man just wants an extra buy for being so bad.
Right? He tried to be conservative. It's like I just want the extra buy. What you mean?
Less games are better for me, bro. I don't care.
We need more games. We need more games.
You scared, Colin Coward?
Crazy.
Any given
I bet
you last year the Saints had that bye week. They had to run to the Vikings. All right then.
Hey man,
ain't nobody rooting for the Saints in here though.
Exactly.
I was about to say the one bye week though. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent about it. It just make the regular season more viable because before, like Bill did this 2 years ago. Fucking
always the second season. Change that. Do that.
What do you mean? Ain't need to change that.
If we had the extra bye week, let's say for instance, we could approach week 17 completely different. Now we got to play a whole freaking game.
Exactly. Playoff starters. Don't be a coward.
If y'all would stop losing leads, you wouldn't have to deal with that.
If y'all would have beat the Buccaneers instead of losing to them, y'all wouldn't be in the position.
You're right. You're right. Two blown leads.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't have to be going through that if y'all would have just held.
But that's what I'm saying. It makes the regular season more important. It makes Week 17 more important.
The Rams would have just beat them dudes, man.
Why do you expect other teams to beat a team?
No, Rams beat the Seahawks. I'd have been cooling this weekend.
Bruh, why are you worried about other teams, bruh?
Why do you want your team resting for 2 weeks? You saw what happened last year.
Y'all keep fighting for them scraps. Right? Don't worry about what my team do. We good.
And hold on real quick, kid. You should be the last one talking about you wish y'all had another bye or whatever, because you the main one talking about the 15-1 year was the reason why y'all lost because y'all took that bye.
Exactly. Being on 2 weeks is not the move.
Moving the field goal post again.
We could have played a half. We could have played a half and done. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to play the whole game.
What you mean? That's good for you then. You only got 1 week off.
Oh, man. No.
Sound like a double standard. That's what it sounds like.
I don't get what teams don't get with that.
Even if the Rams would have won, and we would have clinched, I still would have played a half. I got to play a whole game, bro.
Play a half. What you mean? You can still play a half.
No, we got to win this game. We got to win this game.
I'm saying if you blow them out in the first half, you don't got to worry about that.
Nah, you play the whole game, bro.
What you scared you gonna get a?
If you up, so you telling? Hold on real quick. You telling me if you up?
I know these losing teams ain't asking if I'm scared about anything.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying you. If you go up by 30, 28 points in the first half, you telling me you gonna play the rest of the game?
Yep.
So against the Bears,
if you don't stop,
so will.
You see this Colin Coward?
Yeah. What if somebody get hurt?
Don't listen to this man.
Y'all think I'm playing? Hey,
fucking with y'all.
Patriot, act special, bro. We like this, bro. He understands.
Oh, y'all really like that? Oh, it's
I hope Mitch Trubisky forces y'all to play every single second of that game.
I don't know how the game will go.
I hope it's a good one.
I'm humble. It's a good one.
Never a good one. You're playing the Bears. How's that a good one? How's that a good one? And you're playing the Bears.
Man, I hope y'all get demolished.
Hold on, quick. Y'all playing the Bears with Khalil Mack, who's just a name, so you should have had to worry.
I ain't worried about Khalil Mack. You seen that stat I put out there?
What, PFF?
What? How many times he broke your collarbone?
Whoa, sir.
Whoa, dang. Hey,
that's crazy.
Say that again,
Zilla, you gotta tip. Nah, don't say that shit.
That's crazy. Zilla, a Raven fan too. Football got heard that. That's crazy.
You already got hit. I don't need another one.
Yeah, it was a warning shot with Lamar. He had to run to that bathroom.
What you say?
He didn't say nothing.
Go, move on, bro.
He might be drinking. Hold on.
Nah, I heard something different. We're gonna go on to the Pickles, man. This man's a little wild. Pickles, man. Dom's in last place with 130. Chat's in above him 130.
Boy probably wrapped it up.
But Boyd up by 12, and I'm in second place. So I mean,
back-to-back champ.
Yeah, whatever.
Suck it.
Whoa.
You know what's crazy, kid? You know what's crazy?
What?
Boy got all these Pickle wins. How many parlays you put in this year?
Sir, I made a lot of money and I lost a lot of money.
Sir, I was talking about parlays. I said, how's your parlay looking?
I ain't putting. I don't know what you're talking about.
This common.
Zilla, you the last one to be talking. You the last one to be talking about me.
Yeah. I told y'all.
I bought a PS5 for a surplus. No problem.
How much you paid for that PS5? $1,000?
I paid like $850.
Oh shit!
Well, it ain't that bad for
Suncat.
Yeah, right. Some people out here paying $1,500. Get out of here.
Oh shit!
Stock X for the win. Stock X for the win.
Man. Let's go to these Pickles. We get up out of here, man. We got Atlanta taking on Tampa. Looking at the playoff picture, Tampa Bay, they already secured their playoff spot. They clinched it. And they're in I think they're the 5th seed right now. Yeah, they're the 5th seed.
Are they even playing?
They haven't said anything about if they're playing or not.
Who?
Tampa.
They haven't said they already played it.
Are they stuck in the 5th seed? They can't drop?
I think if the Rams win, they have a chance because the Rams will be 10-6. So I think
the AFC. They gonna get the NFC East team. Don't sleep on Cowboys now. Don't sleep on my guy Mike.
Man, we don't sleep.
Hold on. Someone don't sleep on it, but you got rid of him.
Watching that boring ass playoff game.
Well, Cowboys. Watch that. That's gonna be a game.
You assuming the Cowboys going to get the playoff? You assuming the Cowboys going to win?
They might.
Are they even going to win?
They could.
What they play? No, we'll get there.
They play the Giants.
We'll get there when we get there. Okay, they play the Giants. They might win. They should win.
They might win, G.
Who you got, boy? Mr. Champ.
Oh, Mr. Champ. Get it right. I'm gonna pick the Bucks.
Shut up. Who invited this guy here?
Oh, speaking of which, Kid was talking about Mike Evans' numbers being down. Didn't he just get like 180 yards?
Crazy. Zilla, I wasn't going to bring this up.
I
wasn't going to bring it up, Kid. Since Zilla decided to bring it up, y'all know Kid said free Mike Evans. Mike Evans having a dynamic. You know what's crazy? Mike Evans has more touchdowns than he ever had in his career. And I thought it was all about touchdowns,
sir.
Bro, Devontae Adams is the most tight end I've ever seen, sir. Like, what are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
The only tight end in this podcast is Devontae Adams. You don't want to hear that.
That's crazy. Adams is fourth in the league in yards.
That has nothing to do with the touchdown yards, bro.
He's talking about the touchdown.
He's tied first.
He is a red zone target.
Somebody else got as much touchdowns in the red zone.
That boy's
the only other person that gets more 1 yard touchdowns is Adam Thielen.
And I know who it is too, and they ain't 1 yard touchdowns like yo guys.
Stop him. It should be easy, right? Stop him.
He's a tight end. Stop calling other people tight ends when your wide receivers are tight ends.
You know what's funny?
He ain't just catching fades in the end zone. He out here running routes. Niggas get routed in that red zone.
Anyway, that's a tight end. A tight end can route run. You know that, right?
Look at Darren Waller.
He ain't no Adam.
Facts.
He ain't no Adam.
He not even know he's a wide receiver. They should switch roles.
Oh man, everybody got the bus in this
position.
Who they play?
Yeah,
they play Falcons.
Falcons look like champion beaters last week. Crazy.
That man, MVS got
Falcons sold last week.
MVS? What about MVS? What are you talking about?
He got more 40-yard receptions and only caught 25 passes.
Hey, it'd be like that.
All right, moving on, man. We got the Cowboys taking on the Giants now. They play at 1 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. I think they play at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1.
Washington got flexed to the Sunday night game. So if the Cowboys win, they'll need Washington to lose, and they'll be in for the 4th seed. If the Cowboys lose or Washington wins, then Washington will be in for the 4th seed. So the NFC East could come down to 8:30, or it can be over at 4 o'clock. So who y'all picking in this one, man?
I'm going with my boys.
Your boys.
My boy Mike McCarthy,
man. My guy Mike in there, man.
Your guy, but you said get rid of him though.
Get my guy Mike in there,
man. Exactly. How's he your boy now?
My guy. Hey,
you know what the Packers should do? The Packers should hire McCarthy as the offensive coordinator.
That's what Coach need that.
No, we do not.
Y'all need.
Y'all
make the playoffs.
McCarthy.
What does the coach have to do with you getting an offensive coordinator?
Coach needs to make
Okay, so you're talking about a defensive coordinator then.
Coach might not make the playoffs.
The Packers need somebody to get us.
When you have 10 wins, you don't make the playoffs. That means your conference better.
Right. This is like I don't understand that argument, but okay.
I mean, I'm telling y'all.
But is everybody picking the Cowboys in this one?
Yeah, you got no choice.
I'm gonna take the Giants. They I feel like they need a bounce back game. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Yeah. Shout out to
they ain't really playing for nothing.
Is it out of the division? Everybody except the Eagles?
Nah, it's just up for the Cowboys in Washington.
Okay.
Giants out of them too.
Yeah, I think the Giants are out.
I don't think
just got eliminated.
They don't want the Cowboys to go either.
Yeah, because I don't think that.
So the Ravens don't make it.
Yeah.
They have to lose, and everybody else has to win them.
Okay.
No, even if everybody they have to lose, it doesn't matter
Look
who they have to lose to the Bengals. That's it.
Hey, Bengals,
man.
Man,
they might say
about to
ruin
No,
somebody.
I thought then the Browns and the Colts have to win.
That was this week.
Bad.
The Browns lost to the Jets. The Browns losing changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
The Steelers. We needed the Steelers to lose, and we needed the Browns to lose.
That Dolphins game goes screw some teams too.
I forgot y'all. My bad. You're right, kid. The Eagles are the only limit. If the Giants do win and Washington loses,
Giants
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I'm sorry. I forgot if the Giants still. I thought the Giants had 4 wins, so they had 5. So whoever wins the NFC East battle, it does come down to Sunday night.
How a team with 5 wins have a chance to go to the playoff. So whoever wins that game, they need Washington to lose. Okay, so it does come down to Sunday night. All right. I'm still thinking
Arizona gets in if some BS happens.
But I'm still rocking with the Cowboys. But shout out to the Giants though. Joe Judge, no Saquon. Then he lost Daniel Jones. They still fighting for the division, even though it's trash. But the Cardinals can get in if they win, and they can get in it's like 3 different ways. Because if the Bears lose and the Cardinals win, they're in. They have a 9-7 to 8-8 record. And then if like the Rams lose and some other stuff happens, so the Cardinals need help. Their easiest path is the Bears losing and they win it. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to skip some of these other games because we don't care about it.
Focus on the main game.
Yeah, we don't care about Jets, Patriots, Vikings, and Detroit. Don't care about that. Pittsburgh and Cleveland. So, hey, Ben Roethlisberger is going to be benched this game. He's going to be taking a rest.
Yeah, he
getting
to stand both his knees.
And that noodle arm that's been happening for the past month or so.
Arm. He looked pretty good last week. All right, go ahead.
They need to open up that subscription. But yeah, man. So hey, Mason Rudolph. What you say, kid?
I ain't say nothing.
Mason Rudolph's at quarterback, so this is Miles Garrett
game, baby.
That's what I heard. Hap. I heard
exactly what it is. Thank you, Hap. That's all this is. This is a revenge game. Y'all better watch out. That boy about to go for 500.
So boy, how you feel about your team? How you feel about your team?
He about to beat their ass. He is not playing with them dudes. We about to see a Super Bowl game for the Super Bowl, baby.
Listen,
I got
my baby Rudolph
winning.
Listen.
Yeah, we got the Steelers. I got the Steelers winning.
Tomlin think he's slick. He talking about it's only gonna be like 1 or 2 guys sitting. They finna sit everybody. They trying to get out of that 3 seed. I see what's going on here. They don't want that 3 seed.
Why? Why we want that 3 seed? We gonna run into y'all?
Because 3 play to 6.
Ain't worry about y'all.
3 play to 6.
Ain't worry about y'all. Y'all can't score. Ain't worry about y'all. We got y'all.
Oh man.
Ham. I was about to say
we so scored with 24
y'all
people.
Scores when y'all going against Baker Mayfield.
We scored with 24 people out. I know that.
No, remember that.
It's only 2 teams I want to play in the playoffs. Anybody else, I don't give a damn. Steelers
Who is it?
Big Red. That's it.
You shouldn't pick one of the teams that beat your ass twice.
I won't
make it better.
Y'all ain't even played them yet.
What?
Y'all ain't even played the Chiefs with Mahomes yet.
Sir, all our misery came from your team. You want to play the Steelers, but you don't realize that. We're going to beat y'all ass in the playoffs.
Because if we are the ones to not only get our first playoff win with Lamar, but we do it against y'all.
Beat you.
Oh, my God.
Sir.
Oh, my God.
I haven't heard Lamar name.
I'm about to burn the towel.
That's it. Sir, you never heard your name. All we've been hearing is Justin Tucker. Like I said from the beginning of time,
you must not be watching
best player on the team.
You ain't been watching no football for 4 weeks then.
Man, y'all ain't shit. I ain't worried about y'all. I ain't worried about no Ravens.
That ain't what Nathan's thinking right now.
I ain't worried about y'all.
Been a little spooky
y'all
over there.
Fraud. They call my team fraud. Y'all are fraud. Y'all got an MVP in the 6th seed. Y'all were just outside the door.
Man, why don't you get your wide receiver to go back to
dance? You have to have the NFL change y'all schedule, change the COVID protocol, change everybody else's games, change everything about the NFL just for y'all to make it to the playoffs. Y'all are hype train.
Man, your wide receiver scared the.
Hey,
boys.
We're
getting hot at the right time. That's all you need.
Hey, boys. So if I don't know if you realize this, I told Hamp this. I said, unless the Steelers play the Dolphins, whoever they play is going to be a rematch from this season. Whether it be the Titans, the Colts, the Ravens, the Browns. If it ain't the Dolphins, it'll be a rematch. So let me ask you this, boy.
What does that mean? What does that mean, sir? And we smoked all of them.
Boy, all I was about to say is who out of those teams besides the Dolphins, the Titans, the Ravens, the Browns.
Sir, I will only want to play the Ravens because they don't score. They do not score.
Wait, what is it? I don't understand this. We don't score. I don't understand that.
Sir, if y'all ain't running the ball, y'all don't score. Y'all don't throw. Trash. I'm not worried about the Ravens. I'm worried about everybody else except the Ravens.
Yeah, it's funny he talks about the run and they gave up almost 400.
And we still won.
Yeah, them INTs will do it.
And we still won. INTs, right? From what? Throwing, right?
That shit is crazy. 500 total yards, and we lost.
And y'all still lost. Y'all had a career game and still lost. How that sound?
Listen. I understand.
I ain't worried about no team that we sweat. I'm not worried about it.
They're a little hurt right now because all the sports media turned on them after that COVID game. I understand.
Sir, y'all took blood from us. We gonna smoke y'all.
Hey, wait, whoa.
It's all revenge.
Bud getting hurt was a freak accident.
No, that was because of y'all.
That was a non-contact.
Y'all shouldn't even be playing that game.
Went down, even
that game should have got canceled. Ain't no excuse for it. Y'all took one of our best defensive players on a game that shouldn't even been played.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Exactly. Oh, we got nothing but smoke for y'all.
This could have happened on Thursday night. We don't know. We don't know that.
Oh my God!
This is a dangerous game.
Smoke y'all.
You better hope so, because if you don't,
if Baker can put out 42, Ben can put out 50. I ain't worried about y'all.
Shit. No.
If Baker can put out 40, that's how I feel.
We should have our defensive players back by then.
We ain't worried about Judon.
We'll be all right.
Whoa, sir.
We'll be all right.
You need to be worried about that Pro Bowler Judon, bro.
I ain't worried about him.
That shit's so crazy.
Sir, $60 million.
I'm not worried about the team we swept, sir.
Well, oh my God. You better hope. You better hope.
You argue the facts?
You better hope.
Right?
You better hope we don't win. You better hope
you
gonna
make it.
You better hope
y'all
you
got
avoid.
Y'all ain't gonna make it past your first game.
You gotta hope.
Hey, all I gotta say is, if y'all play each other in the first round, I better be some money on the line. That's all I hear. A lot of talking.
Hey, I've been betting all year, baby.
Put some money on the line.
Some money too. That's really where this is coming from. I feel like.
How much you want to go? How much you want to go, sir?
Y'all talking about some money. They might bet no money on this game.
Yeah, that's real football talk, kid. You coward.
Exactly. Come on. Hey, you know what? And y'all play we'll have the discussion that we're gonna move on from that. Ravens versus the Bengals. Zilla, how y'all feel?
Oh, this ain't even a game.
I feel good about it. We ain't looking past them though.
Sound like Zilla looking past.
Yeah, that was y'all problem last year, right? Looking past niggas.
We ain't looking past them.
Our problem last year was getting two bye weeks. So yeah.
I seen what they did before last, so I'm not looking past nobody right now.
Y'all should be on the couch. You know that.
It should be easy win for them, don't y'all think? Surely should be easy win.
This is gonna be a blowout.
What you think, Down? Should be easy win.
Yeah, it better be. I mean, they ain't got no choice. The Bengals don't got anybody. I mean, if they had Joe Burrow, I would probably give him a fight. But
facts.
I mean,
they should win this game easily.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Whoa. No Joe slander. No Joe slander.
No, it's not slander. Joe Burrow nice. I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying, watch it. I'm just saying,
And
watch
he was
it.
just getting into his own. He was getting comfortable and everything too. I feel like he would have put up a fight in the last week.
Mm-hmm. But moving on from that, man, we got the
trap games.
We got the Dolphins taking on the Bills. Now this game,
that's a game.
Are the Bills even playing?
I don't know. They didn't. They haven't said.
I don't think it's gonna be a game, bro.
I mean, it depends.
No,
it depends.
The
how
only game that ain't gonna be a game is the Packers game. It ain't no game.
Because the Bills, I'm saying the Bills already got their. They locked in the number 2 seed.
Nah, because the Steelers, if the Steelers win and the Bills lose, they have the same record.
Well, then the Bills are playing.
If they got the same, if they both lose, then the Bills got the tiebreaker.
Yeah, but what if the Steelers win though? That's what I'm saying.
I thought. Oh, okay.
Then they're not locked in number 2. The Steelers win and they lose, they number 3.
I thought they had to win them. I thought they had them like by a game or so.
No, it's tied up. It's 12. They both 12-3, big dog. So yeah. So I mean, I don't know how they go. I don't know how they're gonna approach it. I mean, maybe the Bills, because shoot, if the Bills lose, they can face the Dolphins in the first second.
Steelers already sitting out players. They playing like they was locked in or something.
They playing because they're trying to.
They're doing it on purpose.
We don't give a fuck. We don't mind. We don't care who we playing. We at that point.
They're doing that on purpose. They're confident.
Yeah, Bills are gonna go for it.
I mean, think about it too, kid. Normally, you're trying to fight for the second bye week. There ain't no second bye week, so it's like,
but then again, what if the Chiefs lose? Then you got to go on the road, in the AFC Championship game. Because you want to fall.
Hey, the Chiefs locked in at number 1.
No, I'm saying, what if they lose in the divisional? Now and the Steelers win or whatever. Now you on the road. You see what I'm saying?
Talk about because we
we got to make it there first.
I'm saying, like, if the Steelers fall to third and the Bills fall to second, and the Bills beat whoever they beat,
and the Steelers have a home game.
That's what the home game will go to the Bills because the Steelers approaching it like whatever. That's all I'm saying.
You talk about the Steelers approaching like
that's all I'm saying.
I thought you meant like years past how it was 2 bags. I was like, no.
Then again, I don't know how to see this because
it's the so how it is the one plays whoever's the lowest seed. Whoever's the lowest seed, that's who the number 1's going to play.
But then again, what if the Bills, and the Steelers both win, and now they gotta go on the road in the division to face the Bills instead of them coming to their home. That's how I look at it.
I mean, the Steelers are looking at it as we rather have guys rested that might need it versus trying to fight for that extra playoff game. Because also the thing about too, kid, I don't know how many fans really going to be in the stand for the playoffs. I mean, is it really that much home field advantage?
I mean,
I think the Steelers have fans.
I think
we had a few.
For some teams, it's not really about the fans. It's about having that logo in the end zone.
The weather.
Oh, so like Juju can dance on it?
The Steelers have wind.
Like that.
The Steelers have wind. They have wind in that stadium.
Yeah.
So that's a big advantage.
I mean, I'm saying there is home field advantage, but like when you try and think about it, it's like, would we rather Ben needs some rest? Would we rather risk another game of that where he needs some rest and everything? Plus, the Steelers been beat up to hell too. It's like, would we rather risk them or just rest up and just? I mean, because like Boy said, they had the mentality the whole year. We're gonna play whenever we got to play. So.
Tomlin's talking like he's only going to rest his older players. So I mean, they might.
But that's what I'm saying. Though.
I mean,
like,
I guess that's just a smart way to do things, man. It's like a lot of them playing with injuries. So Ben fucked up both his knees, and I forgot what game. I believe it was like week 8 or week 9.
Cowboys.
He fucked up both his knees. One of them games, he got hit real crazy, and he got up and he was just like, God damn! It was one of those
the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I get what they're doing. They resting their older players because you need it for the playoffs. It's this week 17 game in the grand scheme of things. Because let's say they go out there, they win this week 17 game, they lose the first round of the playoffs. Ain't nobody gonna care about a week 17 game that they won.
Plus the Browns are playing for real. They got to get in. They already pissed off. They didn't have any receivers last week. They're gonna be playing for real. So I'm Ben not playing, regardless of what they do. Ben not playing. Hayden probably doesn't play.
Hayward's not playing.
Cam probably don't play.
Possibly TJ.
Your offensive line shouldn't play.
Yeah.
I think
everybody's sitting up.
For a half.
It's kind of like that. Hey, I'd rather rest and be ready for whatever comes next than
I'll tell you one thing: your wide receivers better play. They need to catch a damn ball.
I know.
Corvette.
Hey.
But moving on, man, we got the Seahawks taking on the 49ers. I think Seahawks pulling out that dub.
They should. Yep, they should. Yeah,
should easily. Now this game right here, the Cardinals versus the Rams. This game right here is actually interesting. So the Rams don't have Jared Goff. He out for the rest of the year. He had to get surgery. The Cardinals, they might not have Kyler Murray either because he's been nursing a shoulder injury the whole time and he got banged up last week. So he may miss this game too. So and with the winner of this game, whoever wins, they're in. Like this game determines. Like
I'm taking the Rams because first, Goff's not down for the year. He said he think he'll be back by the playoffs.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald is still playing.
Yeah.
I'll take the Rams. Especially if Kyler's not playing and they don't got that mobility, I'm taking the Rams.
Who back up? Who's
the backup for the Cardinals?
Like, who are the QBs?
Brett Hundley.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
God.
Hundley's not.
Give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Kill.
I'm not gonna disrespect Brett like that, bro.
Boy, he ain't even play. Boy, he stink.
Y'all got rid of him then. Y'all, why y'all trade him then? You talking about Jimmy G? Why y'all trade him?
We got some picks for him, man.
No, I'm saying why'd y'all trade him though? If he was that guy, why'd you trade him? Don't you criticize Bill Belichick for doing that?
He was always a future trade asset. That's all it was.
Wait, is Blake Bortles really on the Rams?
I don't know if he's playing, but he on the Rams though.
Yeah, he was on the Rams practice squad.
No, the Rams going out there with some dude that they said ain't throwing pass yet.
They'd rather do that than playoff Blake.
Playoff Bortles.
I didn't know he was on the practice squad. That's kind of disrespectful, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That ain't disrespectful. He got cut.
He stink.
He was on the Broncos, got cut.
My guy got to AFC Championship game and got robbed, bro. I'm just saying.
That was the defensive effort. Stop trolling, man.
Yes,
This man said he's saying playoff Bortles.
Boy, be trolling.
If it was a regular year, then being on practice team would be a thing. But I think you get 3 call-ups this year, and it saves your roster spot. So people like Dez was on practice squad. That's just it's a smart thing to do right now.
Yeah,
they said the Rams signed Blake Bortles 4 hours ago.
Well, he know they supposed to be there last year, so
he really might play.
But moving on, man. Colts versus Jaguars. Dom, y'all should win this game, right?
We ain't got no choice.
So,
I mean,
I hate depending on other teams. We lost to them week 1, but I mean, at this point, we ain't got no choice. We got to win.
Ain't that the only one too?
Yep. Why you laughing?
Aren't you only relying on Miami to lose?
He said, "Why you laughing? You lost."
I don't know why you laughing, but he lost to us.
It's hilarious.
So Dom,
why is it?
So for y'all to get into the playoffs, Dom, y'all need to win, and y'all need either Browns, Ravens, Dolphins, or Titans to lose.
Jazz can play that game,
right?
The Dolphins are going
to. We need 4 teams. Nah, yeah, that pick already secured.
Yeah,
they already getting trouble.
We're about to ruin this team's season for them. They could go in there with that mindset.
Yeah, I should win that one. Moving on, man.
If the Bills are really playing, they're gonna
the Jets won last week. That locked in the Jags.
Yep. And y'all was crazy. We saying all these AFC games because the AFC games matter. Tennessee versus Houston. Tennessee should win. They should win. Raiders, Broncos don't care. Chiefs,
gave y'all the
Chargers
blueprint on how to beat the Tennessee Titans. They got y'all the blueprint.
How you get a blueprint? We beat them first.
If it was snowing, that ain't no blueprint. It was snow. Tennessee don't play in snow. Tennessee don't play in snow. How's that blueprint?
I'm telling you right now, kid, if y'all lose in the first round of the playoffs, I'm telling you. If y'all lose your first game,
if you lose to Seattle,
if we lose, all you gotta lose.
Just lose.
But you've been talking all year.
We ain't in the
playoffs. You've been talking all year.
Just lose to Seattle of all teams.
Why we gotta lose to Seattle? We've been busting their ass for years now. What you talking about?
No, you haven't.
We smacked
just
them last year.
Seattle. I need DK Metcalf.
That's only last year.
DK ass is gonna be in prison.
Hold on, quick kid. Didn't you always tell me why we talking about last year? Didn't that what you always tell me? Why you talking about the past? I'm saying you didn't want to talk about last year. You talking about we beat their ass last year.
My team is on like a 4 or 5 game win streak. I ain't worried about losing right now. That's y'all team.
You played all trash teams, kid.
You worried about y'all team.
Who are your last 5 teams?
Kid, you played all trash teams. Stop talking about that win streak. It does.
It don't
matter.
matter.
It don't matter.
Ain't no y'all.
You know what's crazy? We are
3-2 against winning teams.
That's crazy.
You have one of the easiest schedules in the NFL, sir.
Hold on, sir. It's a couple things I got to address. First of all, you saying 3-2, but didn't you just say 9-7, 8 isn't really a winning season? So are you really having a winning record against winning teams?
You're 3-2 versus winning teams. Week 3 was the Saints. That was a win, right?
Yep.
The Bucks was week 6. Or no, y'all lost to the Bucks. Who else was your winning team? The Colts.
And
lost to us.
Tennessee. So you beat Tennessee
in the snow.
And the Bears the first time.
It don't matter. It don't matter how you start. It's how you finish.
You beat Tennessee. You beat New Orleans week 3. And who was your other win?
The Bears.
The Bears. That don't even count.
Y'all fighting for playoff spots. Y'all got an X by y'all name. Y'all team got an X by y'all name.
But kid, hold on. You just said it doesn't matter who we play. We still got the record. Kid, listen. You said it don't matter. You know, you play who's on the schedule as long as you got the win, correct? Isn't that what you just said?
Exactly.
So I don't ever want to hear you talk about the NFC East being trash. I never want to hear you talk about that. Next, moving on to the next game. I never want to hear you talk about that. Okay, that's all I had to hear. Next one. Thanks. Patty ain't gonna talk about that. All right, Sunday Night Football, man. Does Washington get the dub? Or Washington going to be the NFC East champions?
They should be. They're the best team out there in that division.
I'm gonna give it to them just because they I think they're trying to win that shit for Rivera. I'm gonna give it to them.
I don't know. They should have. Then again, they had that whole Haskins stuff. I was gonna say they should have beat the Panthers for Rivera. That's what they should have did. I don't know how they lost to the Panthers.
Haskins was the quarterback.
If there really was a locker room thing going on because of Haskins, that should make them better, right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But maybe Philly goes in there. Jalen Hurts, let's spoil that season.
Cooking now. I forgot they playing the Eagles.
Hey, and Redskins got a ferocious defensive line, so Hurts gonna be running.
They getting pressure with foe. That's what you need to win in the league right now.
And the Bucks definitely don't want to see that.
Oh
shit. Brady ain't trying to deal with Chase Young. What?
No excuse for Brady. He got all the weapons in the game. I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear nothing.
No excuses for Rodgers, sir. No excuses for Rodgers. No excuse for Rodgers.
Brady said I ain't never seen nothing like a Khalil Mack right here.
I'm gonna say you see that, bro.
It's crazy.
It was the second quarter half. He was like, bro, you know what it was, half? You know what it really was? He was having flashbacks to when he played Denver and Von Miller was in the backfield the whole time.
Every play. He said, I ain't never seen nothing like this. It's Von. That's 23 years.
That 2015 AFC Championship of the year that they won the Super Bowl, Von Miller was back. Him and DeMarcus Ware was back there every single play.
Von Miller was on a tear.
That was a terrible, terrible game to watch for a quarter. I was like, God damn, I know that hurt.
It wasn't just that. It was the entire playoffs. And then it got to the Super Bowl and turned into fucking Superman. I was like, oh.
He was the real Superman. That's what I said. God damn.
That man had Cam thinking about going for the fumble.
I tried up the sideline with a slot receiver, bro. Or was it Demarius? Was it Demarius he was running with? I said, yeah, he got it.
It wasn't Demarius. He was on the because he played for the Broncos. It was I think it was Kotri or something like that.
That's right. It was because it's Panthers. Stride for stride, it was time. I said, yeah, they ain't winning this game.
That boy went from one. He was on one. They ran away from him, and he still made a tackle for like a 1 yard gain, like on the other side on like the stretch play or something. I ain't never seen that. I see he different.
Not from somebody that only edge rushes.
Right. That boy different. But that's the games, man. Let's go ahead and get these Clippers of the week, players of the week, man. I'm gonna swing it over to Don first, man. Who you got?
I don't have it yet.
Casual. Boy, who you got? Mr. Champ.
I'm gonna go ahead and give offensive to the Packers. And I'm gonna give defense to. I'm gonna give it to the Bills. Yeah.
Ham, who you got?
I'm gonna give my offensive clippers to Josh Allen. Fair enough. He kind of was cooking on Sunday. Was it Sunday or Monday?
It was on Monday. Don't matter.
Monday. It don't really matter. Yeah, it don't matter what day it was. I'm gonna give my defensive Clippers. I said Clippers.
Clippers.
To Justin Matabuke. Got his first career sack this week.
He must play for the Ravens. Who the
fuck is that?
He gotta play for the Ravens.
Stepping in for Calais. Been balling every week.
Don't know.
First sack this week. Shout out. I know what it's like. Get your first sack. It's everything.
I was about to say he had to play for the Ravens. I
said that name. They said who?
You had a Snoop Dogg gift? Oh man, Zilla, who you got?
Alvin Kamara for offense.
Yeah.
And then defense, give it to the Jets.
I got my picks now.
Who you got then, Dom?
I got Tom Brady and Chicago's defense.
Hey man, you picked Brady. That's a shocker. That's the first compliment of Brady I heard all year.
That old man threw 4 touchdowns.
Brady fan.
Hey, you saw who he played against though. Hey, you saw who he played against though. You know who division that is?
Talk about it.
What, you talking about? He look against another bad team?
In that trash ass division. That's why Aaron Rodgers looks so good. Hey, Dom. I said it must be nice to play this team 2 times in a row. I said, boy, can you imagine Brady play this team 2 times?
No, it's crazy. Don't Tom Brady know the verbiage of that team? Don't you know the defensive coordinator on that team? Patriots.
I don't know. You tell me. No, yeah, he got fired. You talking about Ty Warren? I thought you meant Patricia. You talking about Ty Warren?
Just saying, man. You probably know he probably was practicing against that defense.
Right.
Who the heck is Ty Warren?
Dom. Let me break it down because kid over here trying to be a troll. Ty Warren played for the Patriots in the early 2000s. He's been retired for 10 years.
Hall of Famer said this. I'm just going with what he said.
Ty Warren been retired for 10 years, and he an assistant. He's not even a coach. He's just an assistant.
He's going with the Hall of Famer said. He said Brady knew about that language. That's all I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's all, man.
Nigga, Brady been in the league for like 25 years. He should know every single language. He been in the league for 25 years. He should know every language. Fuck.
Brady should be doing that every game on the left. I don't want to hear it, bro. Ain't no excuse.
He should. But you know it's crazy. They ran the football a little bit too. That's crazy. Yeah. But it must be nice to play the Lions 2 times a year, though. You know. Now I see why Aaron Rodgers' numbers inflated. No wonder why he only got 4
AFC. You know what's crazy? It's like AFC East corners. They look real good. Practically going against AFC East quarterbacks 5-6 times a year.
What are you talking about?
Just saying, man.
What quarters do y'all have?
Just saying, man.
What quarter is in the NFC North?
You talking about the best corner in the game, boy? Been pushed back the name.
Oh my God, this guy right here.
What is his name?
Right, what is his name?
He ain't got no name. He got an island.
Talking about Ramsey?
It's incomplete.
Talking about Ramsey?
Ramsey?
All right, bet.
Gilmore?
All right.
Who you play?
No, it ain't Jair.
You said who I'm getting to?
Yeah, especially after what happened to Josh Jackson? Nah, because you especially you say y'all ain't seen Josh Jackson. What's up? That's your boy, right?
Worry about that.
I mean,
look, I don't know who I can give it to the MVP. You know what I'm saying? I can give it to him. I can give it to the offensive player of the year. I give it to him as well.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Who offensive player of the year?
He
just made history this last Sunday. You know, joining just a couple of guys. You know, Chris Carter, Randy Moss. You know, 17 touchdowns and whatever it was. Some other little stat that came with it. Just throwing that out there. I don't know who to give it to. One of them 2 guys. No, both of them good. I'm getting Rodgers and Adams. Killing folks. Best duo in the game. And then defense, I get Aaron Donald.
Best duo in the game, but what Super Bowl does it? Okay.
Bro, that one Adams has only been there for a few years, so relax.
Don't matter.
6 years.
Brady and Moss was together for 3 years. They went to Super Bowl the first year. So
what happened? What happened?
Hey man, we took an L. It's all good. We took that loss.
As long as you say that.
Hey, at least hey, look, Randy scored though in the Super Bowl.
Hold on. You telling me the GOAT quarterback and the GOAT wide receiver lost the Super Bowl? How you win 18 straight and lose the Super Bowl? Explain that.
Lost to a 7-9 team too.
Any given Sunday. You know what's crazy too, boy? You know who the Giants beat that year in the NFC to get to that point?
Go ahead, say his name.
Keep that trash ass.
We're talking about the team.
We're talking the team.
How did they lose that game?
I don't know. I just know they lost. I wasn't paying attention.
Does it matter how they lost?
It was a far interception overtime. That's how they lost.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy, boy? The other time the Giants won the Super Bowl, who else did they play in the? Who else did they play to get the Super Bowl? Who else did they play? And who was that quarterback at the time?
Pretty funny.
Who else did they play? The NFC kid.
That was different.
Oh, that was different. That was different.
Don't do this on 3 weeks, bro. They beat themselves. Cold, bro.
Hey, y'all got to remember that Eli dialogue, man. Eli sounded like a man. He was like, "Hey, we about to beat them. Don't worry about that."
Hey, you know what's crazy, boy? You don't keep talking about ain't nobody trying to come to Lambeau in the playoffs. Ain't nobody trying. Man, Brandon Jacobs ran through the whole defense. We was
cold. Listen, that defense was terrible that year. It was like worst ranked defense in the league, bro.
Y'all went 15-1. What's the excuse?
The offense. They carried them, bro.
Okay, so how come the offense could have carried them in the playoffs?
They was off for 3 weeks.
Sound like a personal problem to me. If Aaron Rodgers is that guy, I mean, wasn't he MVP that year? Hello?
Oh.
What was it, like 45-2?
They were off 3 straight.
Aaron Rodgers for that guy.
Come on, man.
I feel like Kid left the Discord. Hello?
We wrapping up.
Kid talk. Hold on. Okay. Hey, y'all lost by 17-2. Damn, they was whooping y'all ass.
Hold on.
I can hear you. I ain't done yet. Rodgers the way I can't hear you.
You don't understand the seriousness of being off 3 straight weeks, bro. That was 3 weeks. It was cold.
Bro, it's Aaron Rodgers, bro. I don't
They
care.
was cold, man. Listen, you gotta be in a rhythm, bro.
Wait, y'all.
You playing Green Bay. What do you mean cold?
No, they was cold.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I wouldn't wish 3 weeks off on my worst enemy.
3 weeks.
I would wish that on them Steelers.
They weren't
That's what I'm saying. Last year it messed us
different,
up. You do not want 2 weeks
That
off.
3 weeks.
Like,
I didn't believe it.
Did I tell y'all this last year? Hell,
I tried it.
That 3 weeks is something vicious.
Nah, you're not.
It messes up your momentum.
Ed was just hedging it last year. He was just hedging.
You see, Boyd sees it right now. His team's some dog shit going after 3 weeks. Like,
Nah, his Ham was just hedging last year. That's all he was doing. He was just hedging.
Hedging? What?
Yeah.
like you go from being in momentum, and then all of a sudden you turn into dog shit after 3
That's
weeks.
what I was told when I said we losing to the Titans. I was told I was hedging.
Sir,
They came out after
when
3
you
weeks in the
destroy
game
our
like
schedule like the way the Ravens did,
Oh,
and the NFL did.
God.
But and I'm gonna give my Clippers. There's a lot of people I can give it to. You know, I could give it to Kamara.
There's not
I
that
could give it to
3-game
Brady.
losing streak.
I could give it. You know, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to Stephon Diggs, man. You know, the guy who's leading the league in receptions and yards. Boy had 3 touchdowns.
Hold on. Is Diggs getting force fed? I didn't know that. Is he getting force fed? Yes or no?
Unlike Devontae Adams, no, he's not.
Okay.
He's just open.
Because he's not scoring 1 yard touchdown.
Hold on. I just want to know. I just want to know if he's getting force fed.
Stop hating.
That's all I want to know. Y'all said no. Okay.
All I gotta say,
I'm getting force fed. We all know that.
all I know is a month ago, I was told by somebody on this podcast, Don, he said J.C. Jackson's better than Stephon Gilmore. J.C. Jackson
He is.
He was
He had a bad
shredded.
game.
He was getting shredded by Stephon Diggs. You know what's crazy? In 4 games, J.C. Jackson, I love J.C. Jackson. He's a good number 2 corner. He ain't a number 1 yet. But in 4 or 5 games, he was the number 1 corner this year. He's given up 4 touchdowns. Gilmore's only given up 4 touchdowns his entire Patriots career.
Sir, he had a bad game. He woke up. You going against Stephon Diggs, one of the best wide receivers. What you expect?
Hey, Stephon Gilmore only gives.
He's Peters in Kansas City.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is, give me J.C. Jackson over Jair.
He got cooked by Perryman. I ain't
Now
trying
you
to
just talking, man.
This boy gave up 2 touchdowns to Bashard Perryman. I ain't trying to hear it. And I'll say it again for a Graven. Bashard Perryman tore 2 touchdowns. I ain't trying to hear that.
Where's Perryman playing at now?
The Jets.
The Jets.
I was gonna say, He was
that man.
Nah,
Jameson Jackson that Monday night.
Jameson Crowder be cooking. That man needs to get on a good team.
Man, Flacco and Perryman was cooking this. I thought this was the playoffs for a second. I said, wait a minute, is this the Ravens of playoffs?
Bringing back old memories.
They call them the New York Ravens for a reason.
They call the New York Colts. They call the New York Colts.
You talking about the Baltimore Titans or the New England Titans, I should say?
So they missing Mosley. He's supposed to be playing.
Shoot, the New England Titans over there, they looking good, man. You know, they got Butler, they had Logan Ryan, they had Deion Lewis, Mike Vrabel was the coach.
That's it.
And Aaron Donald's my defensive player. Aaron Donald's my defensive player.
Got you. Hey, well. Man, this was a big one right here. Big show, man.
Everybody coming through as always.
Going into the playoffs.
You said what's up?
No, that was me. I said it's a big show.
Okay.
Going into the playoffs.
The town will be sure to Phil would stop trolling. Kid be trolling. That's why the time be long.
I'm trolling, man.
Yes, you was, bro. You be trolling every time with Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna put that poll up. If the Steelers, if the Steelers, what did you say about Tomlin? Put that trade.
Bro.
Yeah, he said Tomlin deserved to be fired. Like what?
I ain't say deserved to be fired. Come on, man.
He said he wouldn't be surprised. Don't put that.
He wouldn't be surprised if he gets fired. You know, I guarantee you this: if Tomlin gets fired, that whole team gonna get boycotted. Like there is no damn way.
If Patriot put that note up, the world's gonna know it was Kid that said it.
Listen, fans wanted McCarthy gone after 2014, bro. Out of there.
This is not the NFC, especially the AFC. They
don't
fire
care.
coaches in general.
The Steelers too only had 3 coaches their entire existence.
Them teams don't fire coaches over there. You would have you don't have to come in a facility with a pistol to get fired.
Oh, we know a few of those, don't we?
Right.
I was about to say, Hep knows a few of those very well.
We know a few of those, huh?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Your players be going in the crowd talking about they from LA. What's up?
Watch your mouth.
Man. I appreciate everybody coming through. Check out the description if y'all want to get in contact with them, their channels and all that good stuff. And on that note, see y'all next week. We out.